I thought you would get dressed up for the occasion, but never mind. Look around. Is this your kind of audience, Julian?
Oh, I don't know. This is in the round, isn't it?
Oh, they're behind as well.
Oh, it's hard luck if you're round there, isn't it? To the back of Kilroy's head all evening. Oh, look at that man there. That's my kind of punter. Is he in the third row with a brown... That is brown jacket, is it?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Mark.
Mark. What's the one syllable? I could go to work on Mark. But that's not what I'm here for, is it?
Oh, well, he's a big fella.
He is, but not too big.
Could be fun, though.
Would you know about that sort
No,
of
no, I
thing?
don't know. What sort of thing are you talking about?
I'll tell you later.
No, no, you tell me now.
No, later.
Listen, nothing is
I'm here
forbidden.
to talk to this. Don't touch me, please. Can we have a close-up on this man's hands, please? I think you should sit on them.
Michael wants to speak.
Michael.
What? So I've just lost interest for a bit there.
So did I.
Have you finished with Mark?
I've finished with Mark, or he's finished with me. Have you got a sweet in your mouth? What is it? What sort of sweet are you sucking?
What is it? Mint.
A mint. There's a T on the end of mint. I think you'll find.
Do you find that people love to be insulted by entertainers?
The right people do. Mark would love it. I mean, that would make his day. Some people wouldn't. Some people, if they're insecure or a bit jumpy, then you can't sort of play around with them. That poor woman's stuck behind a camera over there. It's hard luck, isn't it?
But Mark is secure and comfortable. He wouldn't worry about what you did, would he?
No, no, he'd just chew on his mint.
What about trick or treat now? I mean, that's created uproar, hasn't it, in various ways? Lots of complaints.
Yes, some people take it a bit to heart, don't they? I think it's a sort of programme... Oh, you're all right. I think it's a sort of programme that you should have on while you're doing the ironing or making a telephone call. It's not really worthy of studying, you know, too closely, I don't think.
Do you wish it was on at 2 a.m? Would it suit you better?
Well, they probably wouldn't have had to cut quite so many of my lines if it had been on. I didn't have a single joke in last week's. I don't know if you watched. They were all snipped. You've got a good excuse, no doubt.
Which one was it, yes or no?
A joke from Kilroy.
But Jimmy Greaves, I'm told, lodged a personal complaint against you. I mean, are you profoundly offended by what he said?
No, Jimmy Greaves... he drinks, doesn't he? I think he'd probably been at the bottle that morning.
It's only the milk that he attacks these days, incidentally.
Only?
The milk bottle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that a sort of BBC joke that
Oh, he's putting the record straight, really.
Right.
But,
if people don't like me because of my sexuality... Oh, it's gone very quiet now. That's not really my problem. You know, if people have various prejudices against various minority groups, and he's one of those people, it's something he has to come to terms with, I think.
But no one would guess you belong to a minority group at all.
No, I hide it very well, don't I?
What about your mum and dad? Did they enjoy your shows?
I watched the first episode at home with my parents, and my mother sat there and then she said, "Is that it?" when it finished. I think they think it's quite jolly. It's a bit hard for them to be detached because they know me. Indeed, I'm the fruit of their loins. So it's to be objective, you know.
Are they proud, then?
I think so. I think they find it all quite jolly.
At school, were you regarded as being very different?
Yes, I was different. You're not supposed to be different, are you? You're supposed to conform. And it was a school run by Benedictine monks where the emphasis was all on cricket and rugby. And I couldn't do it, you know. I I couldn't conform, so I just sort of went to the complete other extreme of sort of flaunting whatever made me different.
Did they make you play rugby, for example? Did you actually play the game?
I did play it for years, and I never understood the rules at all. I used to get into trouble if I didn't try at all, so I worked out that when you got onto the pitch, if you got the mud and sort of put a bit of mud down your leg, and then just whoever had the ball, everyone would chase them for some reason. So if you stayed about 5 yards behind and looked, there was no danger of you actually getting the ball, and you wouldn't get into trouble either. That was my sort of way around it. Although I did... I was just doing that one day and the ball just landed in my hands, and people said, "Run, Clary." So I ran, and the wind was flying through my hair, and because I know that they try and stop you, you know, they do all this business, and nobody did. I couldn't quite understand. And then I got to the line. Is it a touch line?
Yes.
And I put the ball down because I've seen that's what you're supposed to do. And I was at the wrong end. I was supposed to be the other end. So that's the only time I touched the ball in about 8 years, I'm afraid.
So you don't know whether you were a hooker or a three-quarter?
I think I was a hooker, Michael.
You were a sporty lad at school, I believe?
Yeah, I played rugby, knew the right end too. No, I played most sports. I sympathised with Julian because I actually like sports and was reasonably good at them. But there's always this presumption in all schools that every kid had to do all sports, that you had to be good at it, and clearly a lot of kids aren't. And I always felt that I mean, to me, it was the highlight of the week to go and play football. To most of my very good friends, it was something that absolutely crucified them. The mere thought of having the physical exertion and sometimes the humiliations that were involved if you're not good at it. And I don't know why we have this kind of bizarre English notion that everybody's got to do it, suffer it, and be
I never
good at
wanted
it.
to win, really. I didn't care if, you know, if I won.
They like you to be an all-rounder.
They do, yeah.
Mm. Your original act was called the Joan Collins Fan Club. I mean, what did that mean? That you were simply that and decided to call yourself that?
It was... Well, I was going round with all the clothes and the makeup, and I needed a hook on which to hang it, as it were, to explain it. So I was lying in my bath, and I had that flash of inspiration, and there we have it.
I'll tell you what, there is one thing missing from the present company, and that is, of course, Fanny the Wonder Dog. Where is she? What has happened?
My partner, who retired, well, she doesn't perform with me on stage anymore, but she's still around. And some people think she's been put to sleep because she's served her purpose, so we could bring her on just to prove that she's still
yes,
alive
let's
and
do
well.
that. Would she need another chair, do you think?
She would need another chair. That would be ideal.
Ricky, may we have a chair, please?
Oh, Ricky, thank you. You'll have to get up and move along, Kilroy.
You come and sit there. What's this dog going to do?
'cause Fanny's
Do you
going
want to sit here? She's going to sit
I'm
there.
going to sit there.
Yeah. Shove
You'll
along,
have to
lads,
sit
and let's see
over
what
there.
happens. I
I'm not
believe
told.
applause is not required, is that right,
No, we
Julian?
don't want people to clap because she doesn't like it. But,
She might change her mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Fanny the Wonder Dog.
Fanny, do you want to get up on there? No. You want to sit here, do you?
That's tremendous.
This Kilroy silk. He's a devil with his hands, Fanny. Come here.
She's
There we
inspired
go.
a novel, hasn't she?
I've written a book about her with Paul Merton, which is about her life story up until her retirement.
Aren't you amazing?
Fanny, will you be doing any book signings, do you think?
Not in ink, I don't think.
She's a lovely dog. How old is she?
She's 8 years old.
And she's retired.
Yes, she had enough of traipsing around the country, so now when I go on tour, she can go and stay at home with my mother.
That means that in human terms, she's the same age as B, and she's retired. That's very sad. Anyway, she's very welcome, indeed.